Just tinkering with the electric.
Well, that was the winch power supply.
Applied it for some reason. The feed from the motor into the box was wired differently.
Okay, go up all them sets of ladders of the stove that we set up.
Yeah.
Go to the top, bolt it, new roll down, and take the ladders down. Where are the ladders going to go down to?
We're going to go to the stop at the far end, and then we're going to ladder down to Jackson's.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is not the rat.
Yeah, this has all been made bigger.
Is this the rat level?
This is the rat run, yeah.
The rat run, yeah, it's a lot bigger.
Yeah, they've been digging it out, making
I remember we used to have to crawl through here, and now look at this. That's what's made it.
There's still work to do on it, like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that was the original tunnel, was it?
Yeah, that was the original tunnel there, which went in a funny S shape. And now because they've widened this and we've gone that way, they've now backfilled that.
Yeah, this is where we just came through.
To here eventually.
This way just came through, yeah.
But the powering water still goes through that way.
Yeah. So it needs to be clear to an extent. Yeah. Right. So
and the bolts,
we got plenty of rope here, yeah.
The bolts are all around here somewhere.
We'll find the bolts. Oh, there's bolts here. Right, yeah. We got it.
Got bolts and anchors there.
Yeah, plenty of bolts. Plenty of mailons.
And we got hangers as well.
Plenty of hangers. And I've got the drill, so
right, okay.
We're ready to go.
Right.
Right, so I'm ready to start assessing the integrity of the limestone. So the first thing to do here, if we're gonna do a drill is make sure that we're in good solid rock. This doesn't sound solid. This is a crust. You can hear from the tapping, so that's gonna be trouble. Definitely an anchor would come out here, and I can't seem. This is this is dubious, because as you can see here, interestingly enough, there's kind of some minus scratch marks here, big marks, and this is the remains of a candle actually. So they had a candle right here, as you can see, guys. The candle is kind of remains of the wick as well. The candle must have decomposed or fallen over, just to get the idea of the dimension of it. That's really interesting. But you can see a fracture here on the top, and this might be safe, but I wouldn't trust it either. You hear the difference of sound on here. It's fairly solid. Still need to find something more solid and totally hollow. That's a definitely no-no. And on the other side, that sounds quite hollow, so that's a no. And this sounds solid, and it's the limestone above the shale. This is all crumbly. You got no chance here. So I think I'm gonna drill here, guys. We are a bit away from the vertical, but we're gonna have to think of a relay system somewhere. Two solid points here, which I've marked here and here. As I say, we are quite away from the vertical, but is my only option. Everywhere else that I've tapped is not reliable or solid. I have a tap to the top as well, and that's very precarious, so we're gonna have to think of a relay there. Right, so let's get drilling. up. So we got one anchor here and 1, 2 anchors. So basically they form a nice not too open triple V shape, so plenty of safety there, and they are coming pretty much to the side of the ladder, so I'm going to put a relay point there. Okay, let's take a look again. Figure of 8, butterfly knot there is a bunny, double bunny ears figure of 8 is known as. Okay, and 3 anchors, 1, 2, 3, all in good rock, as you have seen on the test. Right, this is the time of the truth. Down we go. But I will do the job. As you can clearly see, the rope is not rubbing. So down we go. First time anyone to go down a rope in this shaft. Looking good, right? This is not going to be easy, because I have to be careful not to knock all these old timbers really, and oh, it's not easy. Right, I'll stay there. I'm coming down with it. Get down to the level a bit more. You see, that's the last thing I want to be dislodging all this set of timbers here, and the ladder, as you can see, it's coming very close to them. If this comes down, it's going to make a right mess at the bottom, and it's part of the original structure that the old lead miners left, so it needs to be preserved really for historical purposes. I need to be careful of squeezing that ladder through that gap. Oh, honestly, it's a nightmare. Some of this just come tumbling down, and if you touch it a bit, it's quite a big rock to come over your head. That definitely knock you out. What a nightmare. With this top ladder, it can be used to help yourself up and to use as a safe relay point, and there's not going to be any of this movement. I've tied it all up, and I'm going to do another little video so you can see the end result. When you come from the shaft, from this shaft here, can't believe how much steam I'm sweating. Do not belay from here. Why? Because that's attached to only one anchor. You'll be going down. This is where you got to attach in this loop. Any of them three anchors, you're still going to be attached, if that makes sense. Okay, just some food for thought, guys. What I'm saying is this is no joke. You've got to be safe up here. So hot up here. You can compare just straight away the difference with this extra scuff, but there's barely any movement now. And there we have the three anchors, and we're hanging without any rope, which is what we want. There is room for improvement. I could have done with but it's lashed with the self-tightening knot, so I would trust this. I would trust this with my life. Okay, so I'm on my way down. Take another ladder down. You've seen the video already of me taking one already, so I'm not going to repeat it. So that's the one that's coming off next, and I might consider another relay further down, because we don't want any point ropes on any of these old stem posts, because they could become dislodged. So you've got to be safe with whatever we do. Right, my friends, I'll see you later. Guys, the top ladder there, about 6 meters 20 foot, and in near another relay, I place another relay point, because you'll avoid it. You can see it's all very shaded areas. As you want your rope rubbing in any of this big section of ladder is the longest section. It's got to be a good 12 foot. It's bolted together, so when I take it down, I'm going to get Steve to unbolt it. Right. I'm going to rest it on another scarf bar. I got a bit, just a bit more space. where the steps would have been. Obviously they have gone, but yeah, you can see clearly this was now this is the third one actually, because there's one at the top, there's another one about 7 meters down, and this is just past half the way down. He's gonna keep the rope off Robin, that's the main thing. Okay. Whew. You can see very clearly where the old rings were on the old miners' ladders. It's got to be preserved. So. Oh my God. Look at the state of me. Oh, wonderful. Success.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I didn't even think there were that many up there. All the ladders out. So, just the rope left now to climb up. So, what version's that?
Time to get out. GoPro 8.
8. Yeah, there's your GoPro 8.
Do I look a bit cleaner?
You look a bit...
After the jet wash.
Just a little bit cleaner, mate, yeah. A little bit cleaner.
Still atrocious, I know that. It was a lot worse.
Yeah. Right, I'll...
Yeah. What's with all these bags? What's with all these bags?
That's all rubbish.
Oh, basically spoil.
It's all rubbish for going up.
All spoil, yeah?
Yeah.
It needs to be taken out.
Yeah, we use it to fill the tractor.
Oh, it's a little pond there, is it?
Yeah, just a pump rinked in this pond.
Oh right, I've seen one as I was going down the ladders as well.
Yeah, that's the one that catches the water and pumps it up to the level, and then it just drains out on the Firestone level.
Right. Last hands and knees. And then we're on the way up the ladders.
And it's all shiny.
Big
because it's fractured.
big lumps, aren't
Yeah, that's where it's fractured.
How heavy it is.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, if you're galena collector, but the galena collectors want the proper crystallized, don't they?
Yeah, they want the actual cubic.
They want they don't want the broken one.
No.
But it's a good example of the stuff that the miners came here for. So shiny. Good job. It's a good job you're taking, you're hauling my bag this way, because if I had to carry my bag,
You'd die.
I would absolutely die. It's heavy.
It's heavy.
It's got all, you know, big drill and SRT and spare batteries. Everything that's up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, we set out what we wanted to do, and we're going out now. Out for a pint. If we're allowed.